morning, guys. It's Monday and it's one of my busiest days of the week, so I'm going to take you through what my Monday looks like. I haven't done a workout this morning. Normally I do get up early, but as my Mondays have got longer over the last couple of months, I've decided to drop a workout on Monday and actually push my workouts later on in the week, and that just works better, so I'm not pushed for time. So I've had a nice slow morning. I have had a really good weekend. I went home at the weekend to see my family. My aunt, uncle and one of my cousins are over from America. So yeah, I went back home to the Cotswolds and we went out for lunch, which was really nice. And I had a really productive weekend as well. I had lots of work bits that I needed to do, mainly because I hadn't given myself time to do it during the week. So it was all a bit of a rush, but it was a really, really nice weekend. And now it's the 2nd of December. 2nd of December. I haven't done any Christmas shopping, and that is definitely something I need to do, obviously. And now I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go for a 30 to 40 minute walk. It's getting light now, and it's 7:20. So I'm gonna go and head out now and get that done. So I should be back for around 8 o'clock, which I'm then gonna have some breakfast. So I'll show you what I have. And then I'm gonna crack on with my check-ins. I also have a PT at 10:30. I also have a group call, which I'm in with a coaching group at 12 o'clock. And then I just crack on with my check-ins for the rest of the day. And then I will get a walk in later on. I have got my week planned out with my workouts and when I'm going to do things with my strength training, and on the other days where I'm not doing my strength training I haven't actually scheduled my cardio in. I like to do cardio 2 times a week, and at the moment I've actually been doing a lot more running, and I've had a knee injury. It seems to be okay, but I'm taking it very, very steady. So actually Thursdays I tend to go out and do a short run, and Sundays I'm doing a slightly longer run, no more than 4 miles on a Sunday. Over time I'd like to gradually increase that, and I've had this weird thought of working towards doing a marathon. I just wanted just a goal to work on. I think a marathon would be really cool. Yes and no. I know when the miles start to pick up in the week with training for a marathon, that's when I probably won't start to like it as much. At the moment, I just like going out and not really thinking too much about my running and just doing it for a feel-good thing. Yeah, that's just a little bit about that. So I'm gonna go out and do my walk, and I will catch you at breakfast time. So I'm back from my walk and I'm just gonna do breakfast. I am hungry. I ate a lot yesterday because I went out with my family and I had a huge roast for the first time in a long time, and it was really good. And I got home yesterday, I had dinner because me being me, I was hungry, and I had a goo brownie in the fridge, which I had. So calories were a little bit higher than normal yesterday, which is absolutely fine for, you know, the odd occasion when you go out to socialize. But the next day I tend to get on top of my food routine just as normal. So I will have breakfast, I won't skip breakfast, I don't go out and do a huge amount of cardio to try and make myself feel better. I've gone out to do a walk, that's normal routine because that makes me feel good. Now I'm just gonna get back on top of my food routine as normal. Even though I do weigh myself every day, the scales did go up, and I knew that it would, but I know that tomorrow, after having a day getting back on top of normal eating, my weight will drop, and the majority of that weight will be water weight. So I don't overthink it, and I used to, and it's a huge thing that a lot of people do, really overthink when the scales move up and down. I know from experience, and obviously being a coach helping women with fat loss and building their best body, I know a lot about scale fluctuations and know that it's not actually gaining body fat. So anyway, I don't really fancy oats, so I'm gonna have Alpin, a banana, milk, and I've also got my calendars. Can't forget that. I've got 2 calendars this year because I'm greedy, and instead of getting like a one 12-pound one, I went for 2, I think they're about £5, and I get some different flavors in my day with some chocolate, of course. So I track as well. I tend to track pretty much every day, so I have an idea of the amount of protein I'm hitting. And I tend to do a track at the weekend as well. If I have no plans, I definitely always track. If I have social events, I always plan ahead so I know what's happening on those days and the food that I'm going to be eating as well. Everyone should know the food they're going to be eating when it comes to social events. If you're going out to eat with your friends, you know where you're going to eat, right? You have a plan. You might be going out for an Indian, you might be going out for Chinese, whatever. You're going to look ahead and plan that day is going to be a slightly higher calorie day, so you can control the rest of your foods around that day. It's just planning ahead and knowing what days the calories are going to be out of your control slightly, and how you can plan the rest of your days around that so that you are eating a good amount of food and the right foods to fuel your body. And that is literally how you need to be planning your week. That's how I plan my week. So I have control of my food today and I'm tracking it, so I have an idea of the calories I'm having, because yesterday was a higher calorie day, but today is back onto maintenance calories. It's not a deficit, it's just sticking with my normal calorie routine. So I've got breakfast, which is Alpen, Greek yogurt, banana, and some milk. And I'm gonna have my calendar as well. I'll probably have that as a mid-morning snack actually with my coffee. So weigh my cereal out, my milk, won't weigh the banana, but you don't need to weigh that really. And that's it for breakfast. So I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to go straight to the desk. I'm going to put some content on to Instagram or social media, and then I'm going to start cracking on with some check-ins, and then I've got a PT at 10:30. I will try and film as much as I can. If I'm in a rush, I won't be filming as much, but I will be, keeping up to date with my day. Hair is an absolute mess. It's a little bit windy out there, so I'll just go upstairs and sort myself out before check-ins and getting on to because I record it and send it over to my clients so they can listen to me whenever they have a bit of time in the week to listen to the feedback I give them. So it's quite nice to look a bit presentable, I think. So yeah, that is my morning, and I will catch up with you a little bit later on. So I've just got back from my PT, which I had 10:30 till 11:30. I ran over a little bit with them. We started talking, and it can be, that's normal. Sometimes that happens. And so I'm back home. I've just got my laptop on. I've now got a group call at 12 o'clock with a coaching group that's helping me with my services. So what I like to do is I just set it up. And then once they get going, I then just put it on the side and I just start making my lunch, and then I can have my lunch whilst I'm on the call, because I don't need to say anything. I just sit back and listen. But it's really important for me to attend the group calls because they are really informative. So the plan is to then get us a walk in before it gets dark. Now, check-in days are a really long day anyway, but I like to break my day up with check-ins because I do lack energy throughout the day when I'm doing my check-ins. I also do split them over Monday, Tuesday, and sometimes Wednesday. I like to try and get most done on a Monday so that any questions my clients have, they can basically respond early on in the week, and then we sort of have plan set up for the rest of the week and for the following weeks after that. We're always checking in, but it's always nice to just have questions, early on in the week. So if they have any plans later on in the week, we've discussed it. We have some targets set in place, and we know exactly what they're doing and working on. Yeah, so I like to break up my day just so I feel a bit more energized every time I'm going in to do more check-ins. I'll just keep you up to date with what I'm going to be doing, but today is pretty much just at the desk doing check-ins, meetings, etc., and having food in between. So yeah, I'm gonna make my lunch now, which is gonna be a sandwich, chicken, avocado, some sriracha sauce, just adds a bit of flavor, cheese, I think that's it, and tomato. I chop a tomato up and put it on the side. And then yeah, just sit down, listen, eat food, and then crack on with my check-ins until around, I think it's getting dark about before 4 o'clock for sure. I think I'll head out about 3:30, and I'll get I'll do the same loop. I'll do about 40 minutes. If I can get a bit more in, I'll probably make the loop a little bit longer. And then that means I'll be back, and I'll crack on with some more check-ins, and I will have a snack in between then as well at some point. And then dinner will be a little bit later on, and then I sort of round up the day later on in the evening, set up my targets for tomorrow, what I need to continue or what I need to finish off from today and do it tomorrow, and yeah, go from there really. So it's all go, go, go on a Monday, and I like that. I've got 2 minutes till 12. I'm gonna log on to Zoom, wait for the call to start, make some food, and I will give you an update on the rest of the day or what I'm doing later on. So yeah, I'll catch you then. Just thought I'd quickly show you what I made for my lunch. I know I said, but I've just started the group call. I've made my lunch. Nice big sandwich, tomatoes, ooh, yum. Cheese, I put 2 different cheeses in there. Low fat grated, 50% low fat, and a smoked cheese slices from Lidl, which are so good. I definitely recommend that. So yeah, that's what I've made. I'm gonna get onto the call and get into some work, and I'll catch you later. Good afternoon. It's just gone 4 o'clock and I am having my afternoon snack. I'll show you that. So I've got 300 grams of yogurt, about 60 grams of raspberries, frozen raspberries. I just chuck them in the microwave so they melt. And I get all the juices from them, and it just adds a bit more flavour to my Greek yogurt. And then some peanut butter drizzler on top. And if you haven't had peanut butter drizzler, honestly, you need to get it. I'm just going to show you. It's so good. I've been having this for 2 years. Super good. Whenever it came out and saw it on the shelf, I grabbed it. So that's my afternoon snack, and I'm going to go and do some steps. So my plan was to go and do steps around 3:30 before it got dark. It just looked like it was raining outside, and I think it's sort of just that drizzly weather. It looks really horrible. So I'm actually going to take myself to the gym. I would rather not go, basically because I haven't finished my check-ins. I can do them tomorrow, but my mind is just going a bit foggy. So I'm going to have my food, and then I'm going to go and do my steps at the gym at this time before I hit rush hour. And I will probably do 40 minutes on the treadmill, and that will also allow me to actually catch up on messages that clients have popped through to me during the day, any form reviews, just go through my content for this week. So I always do some planning whilst I'm on the treadmill. That's probably a good thing. I like getting outside because it's just nice to be in the fresh air, but also being on the treadmill, I mean, it will keep me working, but also I haven't had much time to actually plan my week this week, even though I did do some prep yesterday. But anyway, I'm just going to do that on the treadmill, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to crack on with some more check-ins, and then I'll have some food, which I'll show you what I'll have later on. And then it'll probably be pushing around 8 o'clock. So in the next 4 hours, that's my plan. Food, steps, check-ins, food, shower, chill, and just make sure I'm prepped for tomorrow. Yeah, that's my day really. So yeah, I'm gonna have this, and then I will catch you later. I have just got back from my walk on the treadmill. It is 5:25. I'm going to grab a fizzy drink because I really fancy one actually. I'm going to have a Coke Zero, and I'm gonna head to the desk and do some more check-ins. Then I'll have some dinner, then I'll have a shower, and I will probably chill upstairs and just unwind for a bit, watching some Netflix or something, or maybe watch some Netflix downstairs, see how I feel really. So it is 7:45, and I had a few disruptions which I shouldn't really allow, which means I have a couple of check-ins left to do, which I'm going to do tomorrow. But it's been a really productive day. Basically the way I prioritize my check-ins is when the forms come in, I do it in the order the forms come in. So, but sometimes when you do certain check-ins or have done client check-ins on certain days, I like to try and make sure that I get the same day check-in done for them. But they do know that it's, between Monday to Wednesday, but normally Monday and Tuesdays, again, just to get that sort of ticked off the week so they can see their check-ins earlier on and set some targets in place. But yeah, I've got a couple left, which I'm going to do tomorrow morning, because at the moment I'm just absolutely like, and I hate doing a sloppy check-in because that's not what I'm about. So yes, I had a few disruptions in between, but that's all good. I am absolutely pooped. The plan is now to go for a shower, and I have for my dinner, I'm going to show you now. I'm going to have so I've got these microwave meals, which they're high protein ones, and I get them from Lidl. And tonight I have tracked this salt and pepper chicken, which is really good, and I definitely recommend that. 29 grams of protein. And I'll also have some veg with it as well. So I just cook a load of veg, put that in a bowl and eat it. Voila. I should probably have it now, but I just feel like I need a shower to freshen up and just feel good. I want to wash my hair. So I'm going to do that because I hate eating late, because I do like to be in bed quite early if I'm having an early morning. So I do have an early start. I am going to be training legs tomorrow morning around, I would say 5:30. Maybe 6 o'clock. I normally have a client at 7 a.m, but I don't have them this week. So actually I don't have to be up as early. So I'm gonna see what time I get to bed tonight, but then I wanna get back and freshen up, have breakfast, start my day, get my check-ins done, reply to emails from my clients, and crack on with content, and then planning the rest of the week and what I'm gonna be doing and what I need to prioritize. So that is what is going to happen over the next 12 hours, and that is my Monday. So it's just a normal working day. Actually, last night when I got back from my weekend away going to see my family after a really long Sunday, I got back and I managed to get out all the Christmas decks I've got, and don't actually have a lot of Christmas decorations, but I'm going to show you what I have. Nothing crazy, but it's just cute little setup there. My calendars are on the floor because I don't actually have any space. Obviously some wrapping paper, and I've got that up there, but I'm actually missing an antler off that, but I don't think you can really see it actually from far away, no. So Christmas decks are up. I also have a few out here, but anyway, I won't go into that. So yeah, that's my Monday. I think I pretty much showed you all my food for the day. That's it really. So no training today, just steps. I have managed to hit just over 12,000, which I'm happy with. And yeah, training tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, so that's me checking out. I hope that was all good. If you have any questions, drop me a message below and I will catch you in the next one.